Marie-Claire, welcome.
Thank you so much.
We want to sit down today, ask you a few questions. Kering views the environmental P&L as an important business tool to help anticipate risk and identify opportunities. What is one of the most significant decisions your organization has made as a result of the environmental P&L?
First, I would like to say that we published our first EP&L at the level of the group last year in 2015. And the first thing which was very important for us is to discover that less than 7% of our environmental footprint is in what we call tier 0, and over 93% was, I will say, outside our legal boundaries. So you understand that, I will say, the most important impact are not in our own operation, but really in the supply chain. So beyond that, we decided to put in place specific program to tackle, I will say, all the issue.
How has Kering's EP&L been integrated into mainstream financial reporting, and what has been the reaction from stakeholders?
First, from the beginning, we have included, I will say, many stakeholders to build the methodology, because for us it was really key to have a methodology accepted by, I will say, not only NGOs, but also universities, also investors. So to have with us, I would say, really involve our Kering community. And when we published, I will say, not only our methodology, but also our result, we had great reaction. People were very interested in. They asked many questions to see what does it mean exactly, because it's not obvious from the beginning to understand, I will say, the fact that we give a monetary value to our environmental footprint. And now, where I am really proud of the job we have done in Kering is the fact we have also many companies which are interested to develop, I will say, this kind of tool inside their company. And the second thing is from the investor side, we have really a great reaction because they understand that it's also a risk management approach with this kind of a tool.
You have had roles in the government and now in the private sector. Going forward globally, will improvements in environmental and social reporting be achieved through voluntary reporting initiatives, or will legislative action be required?
I will say we need both. We need legislation, we need regulations, to give a framework, and I think also we need the fact that private companies have to be innovative and have to push classical boundaries, I will say, to put on the table innovative tools, as we have done with the EP&L and as we try to do also on the social side. So for me, what is key, it's before developing new regulation, the state has to stimulate innovation, as also to create the condition to be sure that companies can be innovative and can put in place, I will say, new projects. Perhaps also to work more closely. After, I think what it's key, it's to say when you develop something, it's not only because you have to respect the regulation or the legislation, but you find an interest also inside the company to manage it and also to develop our business.
And lastly, going forward, what are some emerging topics or areas of interest that Kering is pursuing further?
I will say that in the sustainability field, first, it's a long journey. So first you have, I will say, to tackle conventional and traditional issue. I would like to mention what issue that was key for us for a long time, but I have the feeling that we have more and more questions by external people. It's all the topic linked with animal welfare. So I think it's very interesting that to see about this topic, we can say that the conscience of people is really increasing, so it's great.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. It's been really insightful.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.